Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. And please help me welcome my special guest for the show, Sherry of Liberal Tarot by Sherry. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
You'll notice Aley isn't with us tonight. Aley is visiting with her daughter. So, listen, spending time with family always takes priority over anything. So I hope that she's having a good, as good a time as she can. I think her daughter's dog has got cancer and is going through chemo, and her daughter is taking it a little hard. I mean, you wouldn't, yeah. So we wish them all well.
Very much. In fact, what I would like to do, what I do on my channel is whenever, we have a special, someone needing healing energy, I always say, let's light up the comments with green hearts so that they know that we are sending positive healing energy there to Aley and her daughter and her little puppers.
Yes.
That's got to be really tough. So green hearts healing going out to Aley and her daughter. And
Absolutely. Absolutely. And before we start getting into things, I'm just quickly going to say hello to Laura Kraft, Dawn Turner, Jen Bowles, Jackie B. Readings, Diane Miller, Janice Updated, and I did say Laura Kraft, Annie Moore, Maria. Thank you guys for being here with us. Thank you for joining us. And this is the Story in the Cards show, where if you don't want us to talk about you, don't do stupid shite. It seems straightforward to me. so
but this regime just can't help themselves.
No.
Was it they said in was it in Forrest Gump, stupid is as stupid does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They're falling over.
They are just out there being their authentic selves.
Yes, absolutely. And hello, Annie's gifts.
Very much so. It's been.
Hey, Amanda. Oh, you froze.
Marina, you were cutting out there for a second.
Okay, because on my screen you're frozen. Oh, now you're back.
Okay, I'm here, but you were frozen.
All right. Well, we're here.
You're back.
Okay, you're cutting.
I wonder if StreamYard's there's a Mercury retrograde. It totally is. What planet's doing stuff? Okay, you were too, Marina.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Are we okay?
I think we might be. You're cutting in and out.
I'm hearing about every other word.
Oh, sugar. Well, you know what,
Marina, you're cutting in and out too. I can only hear. Okay, so you guys in the chat, can you hear us?
Yes. Yeah, let us know.
Okay.
Yeah.
We were chatting just fine before we came on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It sounds like we're having some technical difficulties.
Yes. Okay. So Vicky is saying I'm okay. And whoops,
yeah, I was frozen.
Okay. Charlie says we both sound okay now.
We can hear you. Maybe the gremlins got out of you're both cutting in and out.
Okay. All right.
But you're now both good to go.
Okay. And Diane Miller says all the big planets aligned. And yeah, exactly. It's solstice eve. So
okay.
Anything
we just have so much energy with this. So much energy. The air fryer was shutting on and off, and the smoke alarm went off. Oh my. So yeah, big energy today.
Absolutely. So I will I will ask you, what have you got happening on your channel that you want to let the good folks know about?
Well, I have a big announcement. Something that I have been working really hard on has finally come to fruition, and it is
Yes.
the Willow Grove Studio, which is the merch shop for my channel. But yet
Lovely.
none of the merch has any of my channel name on it. I've got three. It doesn't. Let me grab this stuff. I have my Blue Dot Community line, and so I always like to give a shout out to the in the United States, the progressives are the blue dots, and I always say, and we join with our red dot brothers and sisters in other countries, because I know you guys are the red dots, or actually Canada, aren't you pretty much progressive?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
compared to us, absolutely.
Yeah, we're pretty much blue up here. Although I think that the Liberal Party, I think the Liberal Party is more red, or could be. You know what? Someone, if there's other Canadians in the room, please correct me. Let me know. But yeah, we could be the opposite. But
well,
yeah, so
we all here in the United States, we're blue dots, and we embrace whatever color the progressives are in other countries.
yes,
Marina, is that not just the cutest thing? Spilled tea for
it
the
is.
Ace of Cups, and that's the Tea and
Tea
Tarot
Tarot?
Society.
Ah, that is fabulous.
And
I like that.
Tea and Tarot Society. And I just want to show the up close of the designs. And then here is this is one of my favorites. Poor Decisions.
Oh,
yes. See
yes.
if I can get the glare off that.
Wonderful.
Poor Decisions. So anyway, there's mugs and shirts and the Blue Dot Community hat.
Excellent. There you go. So you guys go over to Sherry's channel. I've got her info listed in the description of the video.
Yes.
And then make sure that you go over to the website and check out some of the merch. Get yourself some merch. Why not? Why not?
Yeah, and you guys can get there through the store on the YouTube channel. It says Willow Grove Studio, and you can get there for that. And then it's 20% off for opening week, grand opening week. So now through Thursday, 20% off.
There you go. Yep.
And I believe there's international, like it's print on demand, so I don't really, host it.
Yes.
And for sizing on the shirts, because I have both women's cut, unisex, because I'm only 5'1", and unisex comes to my knees. And I would say they fit true to size. If you're on the cusp of for me, I'm cusp between large, extra large. It just, kind of keep that in mind. If you're on the cusp of a size, and if you want it looser,
go up.
Tilt that way. If you want it more form fitting, stay right there. But it pretty much is going to be
perfect.
So that is what I've been doing, working my little bones off, bones off there, getting that stuff.
And that is fabulous. That is fabulous to get that going. And yes, Dawn
Marina,
Turner said yes.
You have
Dawn
a store too.
Yeah, liberals are red, and UPC, which is the United Conservative Party, they're blue. So yeah, ours is kind of and
I think I had somebody in maybe Australia tell me that too. And so I'm like, well, we welcome, we're going to unite with our red brothers and sisters.
Exactly. Wherever,
I'm like, oh geez, blue dots, and around the world that may be like, what is it? What kind of channel are we watching? It's the United States. We have to do things backwards.
Absolutely. So you guys, tomorrow, just going to do the kind of housekeeping end of things here first. There is a members get together tomorrow at 2 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, and I've sent out the invites to the Zoom meeting, so you should have received it. And I know that there's a good number of you who haven't responded to let me know if you're coming or not. So if you could do that, let me know so I know how many to expect. And if you're traveling, if you're not going to be able to make it, that's okay. So that's what's happening at 2 tomorrow. And then at 7 Mountain, Trish James is going to be joining me, and we're going to talk about her latest deck, the things that she's working on, and then we'll probably do do some readings for some of the folks in the chat. So
is it this one, her Astro Tarot?
That is one of the new ones, but then she's working on a couple other ones.
Oh, I love this deck. I sent her an email, but I'm sure she gets a lot of emails. She didn't message back. I'm not taking it personal at all.
Yes.
But there was on my channel, somebody wanted, I offer this as like a 1-card draw, and then I give my intuitive thoughts on it. And the person had such an emotional release and opening from her 1 card. And I had passed that along to Trish this is a really great deck.
It is.
And on my channel, they know I am extremely picky about cardstock. I don't even get me started. And this, I love the cardstock. So the viewers from my channel, 1, go like Marina's channel. And 2, you guys know I complain about cardstock all the time. I love this cardstock. She did a good job. It's very high quality.
Her decks are always top notch. So, speaking of membership, Diane Miller said, I joined your new membership on the website. So should I cancel this YouTube one then? I won't miss anything. Exactly, Diane. That's what I'm asking folks to do, is to transition their memberships over to the website rather than YouTube. YouTube is doing things kind of behind the scenes that I don't want to find myself in a situation where it has an effect on the channel and there's no way that I can communicate with people. So I'm doing things ahead of time. So yes, Diane, I'm recommending to everyone, join the membership first on the website, which is marinasheartcenteredtarot.com. And then after you join the membership on the website, then go over to YouTube and cancel the membership. That way, you're not, I'm trying to avoid people being billed twice. Okay. And when you make that transition over to the website, not only am I able to communicate with you, because I will actually have your email, I'll be able to send you an email right from the website. But it also allows me to do things that I can't do here on YouTube, such as one of the perks for the folks that are transitioning over to the website going forward is every month I'm going to send you a promo code, and that promo code is going to allow you to take advantage of a 20% discount on all my services, courses, and classes, as long as you're a member. So, hey, it works out really, really well. And I'm going to feel a whole lot better knowing that if anything happens on here, I can at least communicate with the people that are supporting the channel through the membership and say, I can let them know what's going on, rather than sometimes, you don't know. There. And yes, Diane, I can say spicy words on my own website. Exactly.
And Marina, you've done such a good job of creating just this beautiful collaboration and this collaborative space that you guys go like all of the channels, because if something happens to Marina, we're all going to know and we can tell you, like, this is how you find her. And so, you have this whole community that you have built that's got your back, and, we've got each other's back. So if something happens to one person's channel, we all know, and we can then direct everybody, this is how you find them. So this is another reason why collaboration is so important in this space.
Absolutely.
So we can find each other. We got to be able to find each other.
Exactly. So that's that. All righty. Now you can reach out this last kind of housekeeping thing that I'm going to do. You can reach out to Sherry or to me if you're interested in booking a reading. Reach out to us, and we'll send you whatever info that you need.
Yeah.
And consider gifting someone with the experience of a reading, because it's something that it's a little bit of a roadmap to some of the things that might be coming up. And people always react differently to things when they've had a heads up. And if there's a birthday, anniversary, something special coming up, think about when you gift someone an experience of something, they carry it with them all the time. It's something that they remember, right? If you go out and buy a bouquet of flowers, or you buy a little tchotchke, or they got to find a place to put it, they got to wash it, they got to dust it, the experience goes with them wherever they go. So there you go. That's what I'm going to say about that. So reach out. Now, the reason that we have all gathered here, and is
dearly beloved, we are gathered here.
Yes. Yeah. And guess who we're going to talk about? Guess who we're going to start talking about? I'm going to put a picture up, and I know what came to my mind when I first saw this. So
we got a lot of stuff going on here. So I'm curious too as to what that picture is going to be.
Yes. So let me know how would you caption this picture?
One of these things is not like the other.
Yes. Yeah. The first thing that yes.
Catherine, we're going to get to that, I'm sure.
Yeah. The first thing when I saw this,
we'll need to light the beacons of Gondor.
Yes.
No, I'm sorry. That's Catherine, and she's talking about if one of our channels goes away, the rest of us will light the beacons of Gondor.
Yes, that's right.
Will.
Yeah,
we totally will. But this picture, when I saw this, because the first thing I thought of is all of us intuitives, we work in symbolism. That's what we do. We look at something, and that's part of that intuition. And when you develop it, you start seeing, I swear, I live in tarot cards all the time. I'm like, oh, that's that card. That's that card. And that one, oh my God, I cracked up because I'm like, is that not projection and confession? Is that not the symbolic statement of what this is like right now? And he's clueless.
Yes. Totally. And yes, John Thomas, where's the toilet? The first thing I thought of,
he don't need a toilet. He's got one that he takes with him.
Yeah. First thing I thought of was the turd stands alone.
Mm-hmm.
That's boom. There was nothing else that came in with with that. Yes. KM. Yeah.
The village idiot.
That's that too. And
he looks like Catherine, the kid in class that everyone hates and ignores. He's on an island.
Kid. Yes.
We know what island he's on there, Catherine.
Yes. Yeah. And
it's the opposite of the Last Supper. Oh my God, that's hysterical.
Totally.
We have a winner. Ding, ding, ding. That is the winner.
Totally. Fabulous. I love it.
That's hysterical.
Oh, and John says, okay, porta toilet, porta potty. Yes, that will work too. Okay, so let me take that down.
What I love is that all of the leaders genuinely looked happy to see each other. And then here he is, and like, if we don't have to talk to you, we're not going to talk to you.
Exactly. He was, they all treated him like, and entertainment purposes only, YouTube, I'm just a card reader. They all treated him like the crazy uncle, the demented granddad. Come on over here.
That not to leave your children with.
Yes. Yeah. Because he, when they were doing the group photo that they wanted of initially, of all the leaders, he didn't know where to go. He started walking off, and it
Marina,
was,
I could tell him where to go.
yeah, yeah. And it was Georgia Maloney as he started, everyone's going right, and he's turning left. And, she kind of hollered out to him, other way, other way. Oh, yeah, okay.
Did you see? He couldn't even step up. He had to reach out for the Prime Minister of India's hand.
Yes.
And Epistemic Crisis. For those of you who do not watch Epistemic Crisis, I'm telling, go like, we love those videos. He's a physical therapist, a doctorate in his field with 14 years experience. I have his intro memorized. And he was saying, like, what they do is they teach their patients up with the good, down with the bad. So is that right? Up with the bad, whatever it is. And that's what Trump did. He stepped up with his stronger leg. Is that, first.
Probably,
and
yes.
That's what he had to, like, kind of, rock to get up there. And I have a cat who he's not the brightest. He's a very sweet cat, bless his heart. Yes. And he'll do that rocking motion to, like, get the momentum to, like, go up the stairs because he's just clueless. And Trump, I was like, oh my God, it's the Otis rock. He did that rocking just to get the momentum. And so
exactly. And then almost knocked Brigitte Macron off the step. She's standing up there with her husband, and he's kind of all over the place. And so she steps up one other step, and then, kind of puts one foot back down and is really, really uncomfortable, totally unaware. Yeah.
So this is my Chicoli deck, you guys. My master's is it's actually in counseling, so I have a background in psychology. Oh my gosh, if you guys are psychology, nerds like me, this deck, holy crap, it's good. So that's because I was just shuffling. What did he think? Well, he thought he was, all that, and that people were going to worship him, but he looked like a monkey's butt. Exactly. And then I always, with this one, his melty brain.
Yes.
He's all melty, and he just wanted people to like him. He wanted them to see, okay, whenever he praises somebody, he's wanting that praise back to himself. That's what he was doing. So anytime he said something nice about somebody else, he was wanting that reciprocated, and he did not get it. Hence the melty brain and the monkey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is that not just fantastic? I love this deck. This one, it just does a great job of, like, what is he thinking? What's going on in that, shrinking frontal lobe there?
Yeah. And Susie Zucchi said, seems that Maloney was using Italian sign language for go screw yourself. Yes, I think so. I think so. There was so many things from the G7.
Remember, Marina?
Yes.
I saw where was it? It was the Rise Up last weekend, and there was a sign language interpreter, and I kept watching, but they never would show him to see if he was doing the. Yes. So I never saw. If somebody saw that, I seriously want that link. I want to go back and see that myself.
Yes, absolutely. So there were so many points at the G7 that there was absolutely no doubt that this guy he's on his way down. He's not functioning properly. The things that he said, some of the things that he did. He.
You mean like farting on? He let one rip, didn't he, over there? And Rubio, the look on Rubio's face. I'm like, you deserve it, Rubio. I'm like, you just ripped one there, right there on G7.
Yeah, complaining that his, how do you move the chair? Because I saw in the pictures, and mine is the lowest at the table. Like the chair sinks too low. That's because you're fat. Okay,
and he couldn't figure out the handle.
No, he couldn't figure out the handle. But it's like, everyone else at the table is normal weight. You're the only one that is obese. Clearly, when you sit down in the chair, it's going to go down a lot further than anybody else's. So yeah, they did. They brought out another chair for him or something, and yeah. And then he was, what else was he doing? Oh yes, he had an interview with an Italian reporter, and the first thing that he says to the Italian reporter is, "How's your prime minister?" And the guy said, "Yeah, fine, great. Didn't you just see her at the G7? Yeah, I did. She begged me to take a picture with her. She begged me." And
she was like, "Oh, hell no."
No. So there was several Italian stations that kind of broadcast that and were making fun of it and comments, and including Giorgia Meloni, who she was obviously speaking in Italian, but there was an English translation.
I don't think we needed any translation for what she was saying. I was like, oh, I think I understand that pretty well.
Yes, absolutely. And she said, Italy, neither Italy or I ever beg. Mm-hmm. And it's like,
and I think it was, there were supposed to be like ambassador diplomatic meetings that now are canceled.
Yes.
Italy canceled them and said, yeah, we're not doing that. I'm like, good for you. It's about time that,
yes.
So, like, yeah. I can't even believe I'm saying this, but, like Iran actually, stood up to the bully. And so Europe, I understand why they haven't stood up to the bully, thinking that, we need the United States to help with Ukraine. But President Zelensky, he's got it going on there with the drone technology. So I think that I'm seeing Europe is like more ready to be able to, tell Donald, take a hike, because they're seeing that they don't need that. They're developing their own partnerships and leaning into their own strengths, and that they don't need us.
No,
which is sad.
Yeah. And the yes, he made a big production of signing the deal with Iran. We signed the deal with Iran. It's a memo of understanding. It's kind of the difference between this is a marriage license and we're just going steady. There's vast difference. So,
and it's already fallen apart. So, there's not going to be a deal.
No,
not with these three people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's just not.
No. And Catherine says, was she the same woman he tried to kiss on the... No.
That was Bridget Macron.
That was Bridget Macron. And yes. And she literally...
I thought she was going to slap him. And she's not... We all know she absolutely will slap, because remember, we've seen her do that to, Macron himself.
Yes.
Emmanuel.
Yeah. Emmanuel Macron.
I am surprised she didn't slap him.
Yes. And maybe, it's entirely possible that was the reason that Emmanuel got in between the two of them and kind of protecting his wife, but also maybe getting between the two of them. Yeah, knowing that she's about to let one go.
Oh, you didn't just try to do that to my wife, did you? You can either deal with me or you can deal with her. Troy, that's up to you.
Yes. And especially since Trump was part of that, the little cadre of people who were a few years ago were going on and on and on about, maybe Bridget Macron is a man. So really, do you want to kiss a man?
Well, have you heard him talking about he's all handsy with all of the men there? Oh, he's handsome. He's got, legs of steel. He probably doesn't want me touching him. Dawn, nobody wants you touching them,
No.
And so And when I said for him, because there's been speculation like, is he gay? Is he bi? And it's like, one, no, because for him, it is about power and control. It isn't about love and respect.
Yes.
And so there's a difference. So I never want anybody to think that we're going, oh, ooh, he's bi. That is not what we're going ooh about. We're going ooh about this is power and control and abuse. I mean, we'll use the words. He's an adjudicated,
yes,
thing. And so for him, it's power and control. It's not about love. It's not and mutual respect. No. So that's what's ooh about it, not the, he's fawning over men. That's not the bad. It's the energy behind it.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So you know what? Let's just quickly toss a few cards. And whoops. And was the question?
Kim Rose, I'm sorry, I don't want to know about his sexuality. Kim Rose, none of us do. Yes. The things that we do for you people.
Exactly.
I am just, you guys on my channel, you guys know that I am just really sarcastic. It's that Gen X snark that comes through.
Yes.
But I'm right there with you, Kim Rose. None of us want to know that. But we will look into it. Yeah. Marina, what are we throwing cards on?
The question is, okay, was Brigitte Macron getting ready to deck him?
Ooh.
Yeah. Was she getting ready to deck him?
Oh, it's good if you're already laughing.
And this is from the Swear Tarot. I get this. This is Temperance, and it says time to create balance in your fucking life. Yeah, okay. She was.
She was going to win.
Yes.
And these are both military cards. So she was like, oh, hell no. And the balance too of it was black and white in her mind as to what she was thinking and battle weary. But what I notice here, someone that had a wand. So she has his number and she absolutely, I think would have just, slapped the shit out of him if he had continued. Like if he had not, she would have. And then, so I think that with and this actually could be Macron standing in between
them. Yeah,
standing in between, because I know my wife really well, and I know she's been in Marina in my neck of the woods. We call it. She was going to open up a can of whoop ass on him.
Whoop ass, exactly.
Whoop ass. That's what she was going to do. I don't know what that is in French. Oh, does anyone speak French? I need to know that. That is now a thing I need to know.
Yes.
How do you say that in French?
I don't know about whoop ass, but I know mad is shit. So yeah, she was going to do that. She was going to hurt him. That's what it was. So
and Marina, I just realized you are in Canada, so there should be some Canadian French-speaking people on this live stream. Sherry needs to know, how do you say that in French?
In French, exactly. Yeah, totally.
Or a comparable phrase.
Yes. So we've, yeah. Oh wow. Catherine says, I bet she's spunky. Probably. Yes. Probably.
We've seen her all haul off on Macron.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that was just a joke. And she would not have been joking with Trump. She probably would not have used open fist threat.
Totally. Yes.
I think Karma does not need me to do anything. She's got this well underhand. And exactly. Karma and Mother Nature.
Oh, okay.
They have got it well in hand.
Christopher Dossier said,
Delusion.
Is whip butt. Is whip butt in French. Oh.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. All right. Remember that. And
you don't know how
yes,
to pronounce
and then somebody else said the same thing. Yeah. In Italian, fangul is FU in Italian. Yeah. Fangul, especially when they do this, when they bring the hands into it.
Did the Prime Minister do that?
Oh, I think she did that, and she did a lot of this, a lot of pointing with her with her finger. So yeah, there you go.
It's
So
like, remember whenever Nancy Pelosi did the golf clap?
yes, yeah. So now that he's signed this fabulous deal with Iran, he JD Vance is out there talking about how great this is, and how good it's going to be for everyone. And Trump followed up today by saying that it's unbelievable. Nobody can believe it. But
You're
that,
right. Nobody can believe it.
yes, the oil prices are dropping like a rock, and thousands of ships have made it through the Strait of Hormuz because he opened the Strait of Hormuz. For those of you that didn't know, he did. He opened it, and it's like none of this is true. None of this is true. Is the Are oil prices falling like a rock? No, because is this a deal? No, this is just an agreement that we're going to continue talking. And the deal behind all of it is, and this is so perfect, because if anyone saw Obama opening the presidential center,
it was beautiful.
It was magnificent. It was fabulous. I loved every second of it. The fact that there were the Clintons were there, the Bushes were there, the Bidens were there, Justin Trudeau was there, Angela Merkel was there. A lot of high-profile people were there to celebrate with him. The one person missing, and this was not by mistake, this was by intention, was Donald Trump.
He was not invited to the cool kids
He was
table.
not invited. And Bill Clinton spoke about it afterwards and said, this is, it has always been, that the historical nicety or whatnot has always been that you invite the sitting president. And that Barack Obama made a choice not to invite Trump. I totally support that choice. I think that is fabulous. I wouldn't want to have the guy who just the day before said that, oh yeah, Iran called him a stupid son of a bitch. I have it on tape. Yeah, I have, yeah. Iran called him a stupid son of a bitch.
Well, and after the racist video that he posted, but I was, whenever I saw that Trump wasn't invited, I wanted to know what it was like if anyone even dared to even ask the question with Michelle Obama. So you going to invite Trump? I want to see the look on her face, which what she would have been like, no.
Yeah.
I'm sure she would have had, other words, but yeah,
yes,
he wasn't invited. No. Nobody wanted him there.
Purposely,
and
exactly.
Stephen Colbert wore a tan suit. I loved it. I want to know, they have a display of Michelle's dresses there, and so I want to know if the tan suit is on display as well.
There you go. Somebody go find out. Go visit that center in Chicago. And let us know. We're planning
on it. I've been waiting for this thing to open every once in a while I check on it, and then it was like, oh, it's finally opening. I think we're going to take the train.
Nice. Fabulous. Fabulous. And yes, and Laura, it was lovely to see the Clintons and the Bushes and the Bidens and all those people who were celebrating Barack Obama. And Michelle gave a speech. Oh, girl.
For someone who doesn't like anything to do with politics, I would vote for that woman 100 times for president.
Yes, exactly. So
she was fabulous.
Absolutely fabulous. And I would I haven't heard, so let me know if there's anything happening out there, but I haven't heard any comments or any thoughts by the current administration about the opening of the Obama Presidential Center. I'd be real interested to find out what they might be saying. In fact, here, let's do that. What is the current administration saying about Obama's Presidential Center? And what do we? Oh,
It's their worst nightmare. They have to do something unhinged to move the news cycle, and something hidden, like something mysterious. They probably know, like everybody's talking about Trump's health, so they're just going to let people talk.
yes.
Yeah. So it's their
Exactly.
worst nightmare, and they don't want to talk about it.
Exactly. Now, I did shuffle this deck. I shuffled this deck several times, but I got 14. I got temperance again. Okay?
Oh,
Time to create balance in your fucking life. So I thought, well, I'll just pull another one. Got the 3 of Wands.
see the
Okay?
bigger
Picture before taking action. I think that's what they're doing, is they're going to be a little quiet for a while, see, what other people are saying, and they're going to have to come up with some really good zingers, like, did you know that there's a B in dumb? And yeah, so
Really?
yeah, apparently, according to Trump, yeah,
There's a silent B.
yes. Yeah, he was going on and on and on about the B and dumb and how he took it out, and now he can call them the Democrats.
Like he coined that phrase, and
Yeah.
because I think that he thinks that he did.
He does.
He does, yeah.
He does. Yeah, everything is about him. He can't. Yeah. Okay. So
Well, and I think that with back to Obama's library, they're letting Fox Noise deal with that by saying, how dare President Obama made it all about him. And it's like, well, it's kind of like his library.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, imagine that. Weird how that happens.
Yeah, totally. Because when the time comes for Donald Duck to do something with the library, or presidential center or whatnot, it's gonna look like a McDonald's drive-through, and they're so I'm sure that if given the opportunity to speak at an event like that, Donald would never make it about himself, ever. He would always
he would make it about the people.
Yes, he would. Yes, like a true patriot would.
Yes.
Oh, God. So, yeah. Well, well, as long as let's keep talking about him. Why? It's fun. About the reflecting pool.
You mean the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle green? And the peel. They now have they have surged I just heard this before I got on tonight. They have surged the number of National Guard to be patrolling the reflecting pool so they can arrest people for taking the paint because it's peeling up. It looks like weird mutant stingrays in this green swamp thing. Like,
yes,
I'm like, when I saw that, I'm like, can we look up to the Washington Monument? Is there a bat signal up there yet? Because it looks like something out of Gotham.
Yes.
Like, where's the bat signal?
Exactly. And you would have thought, and that, this kind of encapsulates his everything about him, is he only hires the best. Okay. So this thing ran over budget, and did it do anything? No. It didn't. It made things worse.
Which he was
the,
told. He was told this would all make it worse.
yes.
But
Yeah,
nobody's the boss of him. As he announced
exactly.
there at the G7, I'm the boss.
I'm the boss. Yeah. Apparently they didn't they used the wrong paint. How can someone, if this is your job, if your job is, setting up, building pools, looking after pools, sanitizing pools, aren't these things some things that you should know, that there's special paint that you need to use for a pool so that it doesn't chip?
People are selling the peeling paint for $250.
Yes, absolutely. So that maybe they can, $250 will get you one of Donald Trump $250 bills with his face on it for the 250th anniversary.
So, Marina, this is something that I actually want to bring. You know how I said, we work in symbolism. That's what we do.
Yes.
There is a law in the United States that says no living president can be on the face of any currency.
Oh, you don't say. Oh.
So I'm just saying, I'm like, I don't know that you all want to put that out there into the universe.
Oh, well, like I said, murder is wrong. Accidents do happen.
Go Mother Nature. Go Barry.
Barry, yeah.
Go Barry. So whenever they first did that, honestly, that was my first intuitive thought was, oh my God, I don't think they want to put that out there in the universe, or I don't know, maybe they do. I am not one to judge if they did that on purpose, but I was like, you're like putting that out there that he's not.
Yeah, well, hey, yeah, anything could happen. My concern, I guess, in some ways is, this last little bit has just, it's been entertaining. It really truly has been entertaining. I've gone from being concerned to now just being entertained, that when it eventually does happen, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about?
Well, for those of us in the United States, we're going to have to not be drunk. So we're going to be celebrating. So I don't know how long that will go on. But because I've thought about that for my own channel, I'm like, oh my gosh, what am I going to talk about? And I do this daily check into what kind of day is little Donald going to have, which that could be fun. And, doing that, like how much fun is he having wherever he is? Wherever he is. But I was going to do, what kind of day is the GOP going to have today? And so we get to see them pick up the pieces. We get the Nuremberg style trials, that I am hoping for. We've got midterms coming up. We will have things to talk about.
You're right. You're right. That is true. But yeah,
but it won't be near as good as what, this is right now.
Yes. Yeah. And oh my God. Yeah. They're, Don Turner says Pierre Poilievre. Okay. Yeah. Pierre Poilievre is the Canadian version of Donald Trump.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. He was, he ran for prime minister. And he ran against Mark Carney and was just trounced to the point that he actually lost his seat in his own riding, and so had to find a guy here in Alberta who had won his seat, who's a member of the UPC, and this guy stepped down so that they could have a by-election, so that Pierre Poilievre could win that election, so that he could remain in Parliament. So, yeah, we're familiar with Maple Mega. Yeah. So,
But at least you guys didn't vote him in as prime minister.
No.
At least there was that. Here we are. Actually, I maintain that he did not legitimately win that election.
No.
And I always say, if you just look at voter suppression and gerrymandering, he did not legitimately win that election.
No, he did not.
So
no, he was installed in 2016, and he was, the numbers and things were fudged. There is absolutely no way. And it's amazing how many of us readers saw Kamala winning. No matter when we threw the cards, it was Kamala winning. So that, when they said no, he was reelected, it was like, he was? No. And it will come out. And even Jimmy Carter, God love him, said that, it will be proven that he was an illegitimate president. And I think that it will. Yeah, I think that it will. So let me see what else that I've got on here that we could take a look. At.
I'm like, what's going on? I do readings and I don't remember my readings. So I just totally forget, even what I've posted, what I've said, what I've done. And I'm like, oh, what readings do I have coming up? I don't know. I really don't.
Yeah, I
Marina,
get it.
Are you like that too, that you don't remember?
No. Once I do a reading, whether it's on here or the personal reading, or once I'm done, it's gone. It's gone because I'm not the one that's doing it. All I'm doing is kind of channeling.
That's what I say.
Spirit.
It's like I'm half channeling and half not. Yeah. And for people who know me, and I think the people who have been at the channel long enough, you can see when I go into the reading and then when I come out of the reading.
Yes.
And I just don't, it's not for me. It's like information in, information out, and then I'm done. So if I ever have something that I remember, it's usually because I've learned something from it myself. Yes. Or, Marina, I don't know if you've done this. This is so funny. Dan Bongino, this is a perfect example. You know how he's been in the news again? And I'm sitting there and I'm looking at that. I'm like, I looked at my husband. I said, that sounds really familiar. Why are we didn't we already watch a news story on this? He goes, you did a reading on it 9 months ago. And I'm like, oh, I did. Oh. And so I went back and looked and actually did a tarot, what I call a tarot rewind, where I did an update and then linked back to that video. I'm doing that. I'm like, why does that sound familiar? And he's like, because you did a reading on it. And I'm like, oh, when was that? Was I right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Yeah. Did I choose the right side? Okay. Well, one of the things that I noticed, especially with this trip to France, was the absence of the First Lady. I mean, given the opportunity to go and spend some time with, one of the men that she considers very handsome, which is Macron.
I was like, not Trump.
Yeah, she likes to bat her eyelashes at him. You would think that she would have jumped at the opportunity to go over, and yet, no, she was very visibly absent, even from most. I would say probably 99% of the world leaders that were there for the pictures were there with their respective spouses.
Yeah.
Except the turd who stood there alone.
Could you imagine being on a plane with him and that stench? I mean, just that in and of itself would be enough to keep me off that plane. I mean, probably be a lot that would keep me off that plane if I'm really honest. But yeah, on my end, it would be the stench. I'd be like, oh, no. And Marina, did you see there was reporting that the staff inside the White House actually put menthol under their nose when they know they're going to have to be around him?
Really?
Yes, that was some, hot goss type of reporting.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be. Okay. Why
You
wasn't
drew a
she
really
there?
good card. What did you draw? I know you did.
I
Was it
drew.
the same one?
No,
Moon.
the moon. The moon.
Something smells like shit. Pay attention to your intuition. Oh my God.
That's why she wasn't there. Something smells like shit.
And
Yeah,
I got judgment. She knows better than to do that. The horn of truth, or no,
yes,
she knows. I am not doing that. No
yes.
way am I going to be on that plane for that long. You could not. No. The minor arcana death card. She would rather die than be on that plane. You know why? Because of Marina's card. So
there you go.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly. That's yeah. No, that I don't think
Melanoma may be recovering from some kind of plastic procedure again.
Yes.
I wonder if she knows she's got to be, on her, like looking her best because of the upcoming impending, funeral that might be. She wants to look her best on the world stage for whenever that may occur.
Yes, because she has worked so hard for everybody and looking after Donald is not easy. I have suffered.
Yeah.
So yeah, absolutely she does. Yeah. That woman, oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, listen, we are almost at the top of the hour here. We're just 58 minutes. And
before we go, Marina, I want to tell everyone June 30th, put that on your calendar because it's a very important date at 3 p.m. Central Time, because Marina has graciously accepted to be a guest on my channel on that day. And it's our Tea and Tarot Society, where we spill the tea on the top political news of the day.
There you go.
And, what everybody has been saying is, is he even getting out of this, month? Because, and Marina, the end of the month, that's his time of the month.
Yes.
Where he goes missing. And I have always intuitively felt like that we would actually be celebrating the United States on July 4th, not in a fake kind of way, but an actual celebrating kind of way. So that would be really kind of cool if we could, pop the champagne together on the 30th.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hold on. I'm going to go to a different deck, and I'm just quickly going to ask, are we going to be able to celebrate on the 30th?
Do the good news deck, Marina. I want the good news deck.
This is from the liminal. Yeah.
I see that you are here, and I'm glad, and it's the ghosts. We have the truth has come out after the Tower card. The truth comes out, the Tower card, and, the Magician. What are we creating? But, and I always like to say, for this one, you guys notice there's the crown at the very top, and the lightning strikes from the top. This structure does not fall from the foundation. It falls from the top down.
Yeah.
So I love that.
Well, I will look forward to it. I will very much look forward to it. So
I will have my sparklers and my champagne and
yes, absolutely.
If you guys think I'm feral now, just wait until I've had a bottle of champagne and sparklers.
Yes.
You got to tune in just for that.
Exactly. Yeah. So thank you to all of you who have joined us here this evening. I appreciate the fact that you took time out to be here with us. And I'll be back in 2 weeks' time again. So that will be I think the 3rd. Yeah, the 3rd of July. Oh. So after your 1st of July or after our 1st of July and just before your 4th of July, we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, Sherry, thank you so much for doing this with me.
It went too fast.
I know.
I love doing this. It goes just boom,
Yes.
just fast.
Yes. Yeah, that's how you know you're having fun, right? Is yeah, you look at your watch and you go, what?
How did that happen?
Totally. Totally. All right, everyone. Take care. Have a super, super weekend. Look after yourselves. And yeah, we'll catch you later. Bye for now.